All right, so I want to show you guys how to remove this frozen stuff. See this? How to defrost freezers, Dometic Freezer. And the fastest way that I see all that stuff it builds right here. What happens is sometimes when you leave this door, because it has to click. If you don't hear it click, like if you leave it like that, sometimes you think it's closed. And then what it does is it builds up, frost in the freezer, and then it just makes the food look all like yucky and whatever. So I'm gonna show you how I defrost the freezer. Okay, so now that I got everything out of the freezer, see what it looks like now? Has all this ice and stuff. You have to turn it off up here. See where it says on and off, gas, auto. You always leave it on auto because that runs either off the gas or the electric. So we're gonna turn it off. And I put everything in the refrigerator, keep it nice and cold, and I'm gonna show you how I defrost the freezer in a travel trailer. Okay, so this is what I use. Oops, let me see. I call it My Heat. So let's turn it on. Turned it on. Stick that on there like that. And then it's gonna remove all this ice that builds up over time. Or if you leave the door open, sometimes you don't hear the clicking noise. So, and then what we're gonna do is close the door a little bit. So I'm gonna close the door and we'll be back in 5 minutes. So I forgot to mention that I defrost it like every 3 months because this doesn't have an automatic defrost system. So we'll let that thing on for about 5 minutes and then we'll come back and check it out and see what it looks like. All right, so now we're checking. See this? Now we can just wipe it down with the. I usually use a towel or a napkin or something. It's real easy. Very easy. You shouldn't say real easy. This thing pops out too. See? And then you have this stuff, the water, just like that. I would say altogether, it would take you about less than half an hour to clean your freezer. It's not hard work. I mean, you might think it's hard, but it's very easy. And then you just get this right here. See, it's already dripping. See that? Right there. A lot of times what I do is I just kick that over like that, and it goes to the bottom. So let's move this over here to the left. It's still on, you can still hear it. Oh, the top is dry. And then we're going to come back another 5 minutes and it should be just about good to go. Okay, so now that the water has accumulated on the bottom there, I just get a rag like that. Pick up all the water. And then I'm going to squeeze it out. So let that sit for about another 5 minutes, and then I'll show you the end results. Talk to you then. All right, so this is the end result. It's clean. It's like it's brand new. So don't forget to turn it back on. You just hit this where it says on, and it's auto, and then you fill your freezer back up. And there you go. That's how you clean a Dometic freezer in less than 30 minutes. So hopefully you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If not, we will see you in the next video.